has been in the wearable space for quite some time now, and the company actually offers quite a selection of smartwatches for all kinds of users. And what's great about the company is, apart from offering these well-developed devices, they have great price points. And today's video is just an example of that. Hey guys, it's Vika, you're with the Modern Creatures, and welcome to another video. Today, it's all about the Amazfit Bip 3 that I have right here, so let's go. In this pastel pink color, the Amazfit Bip 3 is just too adorable. But if this color isn't for you, it also comes in black and blue. We have a plastic build all around, including the crown here on the right that you can use to wake the watch or access the menu. You can also press and hold down on the crown, which initiates workouts, but you can assign it to a different function that better suits your lifestyle. The straps have a nice pinstripe-like pattern, which I prefer over the usual plain ones you get with these fitness watches. The material is also very breathable and comfortable to wear, whether working out or just lounging around the house. It has a powder finish, which is very nice to the touch and doesn't irritate the skin. I have slightly sensitive skin, and I've noticed that with some rubber straps or some silicone straps that they do tend to get itchy or uncomfortable after about a day's use or maybe even a couple of hours, but that didn't happen with Amazfit Bip 3 right here. Amazfit doesn't advertise this watch as having interchangeable straps, but you can always pop them out if you need to. One of the biggest appeals for the Bip 3, especially for its price, is this large screen that it comes with. At 1.69 inches, the display is easily readable and navigation is a breeze as well. We don't have an AMOLED screen here, however, so blacks aren't too deep, but colors are still nice and saturated, and brightness isn't an issue even under sunlight. The tempered glass is finished with an anti-fingerprint coating, which I absolutely love because you don't get those often very visible smudge marks from swiping on the screen. Bezels are still chunky all around, especially the chin, but you can kind of disguise it by opting for a darker colored watch face. And speaking of watch faces, there is a good variety available, but I wish we could load more than one watch face on the device for quick changes. You can only switch between the default watch face and your current, so if you want more choices, you'll have to head to the app to change. Navigation controls are also familiar. Simply swipe up to see your notifications, left and right for your widgets, and swiping down for your settings. There's also tilt to wake, which does take a second to initiate, but it's honestly nothing to complain about. I am a little sad that we don't have an always on display or an AOD on this watch, but that might not be a problem for you. Moving on to its features, for health and fitness, we've got a familiar lineup of trackers including all-day heart rate and stress monitoring. You can also measure your blood oxygen or SpO2 levels as well. The Amazfit Bip 3 also measures sleep quality and is able to identify sleep stages, assess breathing quality, and provide an overall sleep score. This watch is even able to identify and tag naps that are at least 20 minutes long. Also, it gives you sad faces when you don't get enough sleep. Additionally, we have a menstrual cycle tracker, breathing exercises, and alerts for high heart rates. Now, most of us don't actually know what to do with the data we collect on these smartwatches, so that's where Pi comes in. Pi is a health management tool that uses the measurements taken by the device, including heart rate, physical movements, and others, analyzes them, and gives you a score out of 100. Your goal is to reach and maintain this score. So what's the point? Well, studies have shown that maintaining a Pi score of 100 or more can help reduce the risk of cardiovascular-related deaths and increase life expectancy as well. And it doesn't even have to be full-on workouts. The algorithm considers the other physical activities that you do throughout the day at certain intensities and adds that to your Pi score. For workouts, we have 60 sports modes, which include a wide range of indoor and outdoor activities. There is no GPS on board, however, so this may not be for more serious runners or athletes who need location data to track their workouts. Finally, we have 5 ATM water resistance, which means you can take it for a swim, but also leads me to question the absence of a swimming workout mode. Pairing to the Bip 3 is easy peasy, and it's compatible with Android and iOS devices. We have a couple of essential apps loaded onto the watch, including remote controls for the camera shutter and music playback. Notifications are available for calls, messages, and other apps. Like with any smartwatch, it's best to use alongside an app. For the Amazfit Bip 3, we have Zep. Here you can get a visual overview of the data from your watch. Tap on the cards to get more info or log additional factors such as mood. You can also get suggestions for improvement. You can edit the cards and show only the ones you'd like or even add more. Fitness goals are adjusted here as well. You can tinker with the preferences of your device, such as activating all-day trackers or sleep monitoring, adjusting notification settings, and even creating custom vibration patterns for select apps. Moving on to battery. We're seeing a familiar range on the Bip 3 as we do on most smartwatches these days. That's up to 14 days with fewer features enabled or up to a week with heavier use. Having all but continuous stress tracking active, the watch was able to last me about 6.5 days, and this was having the screen at max brightness as well for about a day or two in total. It comes with a magnetic charger inside the box and takes about 2 hours to get from 0 to full. It's that part of the video where we pick out a feature of this device that we think makes it stand out. It's creature feature. So for the Amazfit Bip 3, it would have to be its large screen. It's something you won't commonly find among more affordable smartwatches, and even if it isn't AMOLED, the space is great for reading all the information available. It's also easier to navigate through menus and works really well under bright light too. The wearable market is a saturated one, but it's always safe to stick to a household name like Amazfit. With the Bip 3, what we're getting from the company is another affordable fitness watch fitted with the essentials while looking pretty darn good with that big screen and these lovely pastel-hued straps. As usual, links are down below for pricing and more details. And that's all we have for today's video on the Amazfit Bip 3. It's time to say our goodbyes, but if you have any comments, please leave them down below. And if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to our channel, visit our website and our other social media channels for more news, features, and reviews. Once again, this is Vika. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.